Hello everybody, welcome to Red Dead Online. Is it worth buying? Is it worth owning? Digital? Which version? Standard? Special edition? Or Ultimate Edition? Now if you want a nice fancy case and an extra map and an extra hideout and extra few, it ain't really worth it. You're gonna pay an extra. It was like over $110 tax and all for the Ultimate Edition. It hasn't ever dropped. So I'll say this: is it worth playing? Yeah, it's okay. It ain't nothing like the glory of Red Dead 1. They made it too crazy, you know. They put all these special stupid cards in that make you a little better and make you invincible, and I think that's the problem. The playing ability cards are the problem. It gives people a well advantage over the newer players. And the old Red Dead, I mean, you could be a freaking noob and you could shoot someone, pick up their rifle, a bolt action or buffalo rifle or whatever. You could wipe out the whole posse as a level 1, taking on some legends in the old game. I know this because I've done that. And and that's the problem. The developing people at Rockstar and many other companies have lost sight of what made the game work in the first place. They're trying to try their own bullshit ideas, and that's what ruins the games. That is what's ruining games. Now, I have been playing a few games like that Ghost of Tsushima. It is beautiful. It's awesome. I'm loving every minute of it. It's just beautiful. It's just got a beautiful storyline. It's well worth it. Well worth playing. Well worth buying. And it's a popular game. And it's got a code and stuff. Now this game, Red Dead Redemption 2, it's pretty cool. It's got a way. You can either choose to be honorable or dishonorable. You can loot and steal and rob your way. But there's no really main gang hideouts that you can hit. There is hideouts, but they're sparse. They only show up every now and then. Like the old game, you could constantly grind these hideouts. You could level up, make all you wanted. But see, they don't do it in Red Dead 2. And you know, you could now I will say the showdowns are a little better, and the bag matches and all that, these matches and these, it's different, very good. They've done that pretty good, but the game seems like a very unpolished game. Now the graphics are beautiful, but it don't seem to have the content that everybody wants now. And they're getting into too much bullshit, like naturalist role where this woman's an anti. It was unheard of for a person. You might have had very few city people, and they never ventured out west to proclaim their anti-view of killing animals. Now, that woman would be ran out on a rail, I'm afraid. They know that the trappers and hunters is what settled the land, and everybody just let them go about their own, you know. Hunters and trappers are the ones that actually discovered the land and helped the land out and helped the land thrive, and they discovered new areas and new towns, and just from the way that they play it and everything, it just too stupid. It's really stupid. So if you want to do your challenges every day to get gold, obviously if you come in there, the first challenge you look at is very easy. And some of them I don't do. I just do a few of them. Visit Annisburg and Armadillo in an hour, which is very easy. Bounty Hunter, they're pretty easy usually. I don't really do a lot of them. Sometimes you cook stews and stuff. Them sometimes are pretty easy if you just want to run around and look for collectibles. The naturalist role is pretty good. Sometimes it's not that hard, but you only got to do one a day to keep your challenges activated. So I'm gonna pick just visit Annisburg and Armadillo in an hour. So if you've already got the trading post situated open, you know, you can check your thing and your trader post, and of course I'm good. It's still making good. So what you want to do is just if you got this ideal transportation thing here, you just run right over here and hit it, and you want to go to Annisburg and Armadillo, which is easy to find. $8. I mean, I got plenty of money. So, or if you get the free cards and you already got them, you can do it for free and get free however many. And I'm up to 0.5 gold bars, so I do it one a day at least. I got like 4 accounts I'm playing, and I play one every day, and just to keep my gold rolling, just so I can get the other things free. So see, there's my horse with his butt up in the air. That's always funny to see. I mean, yeah. The horses aren't that great too in the game. The one thing that I will complain about in this game that is a common boo-boo, how the horses trip over every little rock that is in your path. They definitely, the developers in the game absolutely choked their chicken, dare I say, when they was developing this game. I mean, that horse is the dumbest horses that ever lived. They trip over everything. They hit trees. In the old Red Dead, that didn't happen. You didn't have to worry about that kind of baloney hoo-ha. You know, your horse go and your horse would come immediately. As soon as you call, he'd be there. Now, this horse will take 30 minutes to get to me. I've already whistled. See, he's still sitting over there on that damn railroad track. There's another thing that is disturbing about the game. The game is very unpolished. It's very poorly made. I'll just make it clear. The game is very poorly made. If anybody thinks this game, and you know everybody was using excuses, oh, it's in its beta, it's in the beta, it's in the beta. I got so tired of hearing that crap. Even the developers came out and blew the whistle on them and said this game was very unprepared. They put it out because they wanted to get the marketing value. That's all it was, man. See, they wanted to get that money off of you. They don't really care. You can tell too, because they're not giving people what they really want in the game. You know, they're really pandering to a certain group and ethics. They're not really giving people what they want. People want private rooms only. People don't want to deal with the hassle of stuff. But now the game is kind of messed up. Now the game is really messed up because there's hardly nobody in the room. Hardly nobody at all. I don't hardly ever see nobody no more. I haven't seen another gamer in so long. It's unreal. I really haven't seen very many people play this game. I haven't ran into very many people. Usually you always ran into a couple jackasses in the game that want to gang up on you and kill you with their bull like that. You know what I mean? So, other than that, I don't mind people fighting. I really don't care if people want to fight me or not. I don't care. If they want to come, I'll give them a battle if they want it. I'm not bothered by it. But you know what? You know, don't shoot me and run away like some little coward that you are. So that's what you run into a lot of times. You run into a lot of the players that are genuine, cowardly, gutless wonders that shoot you in the back and then they run off like some little spoiled little shit. It has no life in real life. Because what kind of coward move is that, to shoot someone then disappear? Or leave the session? That's another big one that a lot of these players do. They like to shoot people in the back and then run. That's kind of cowardly. That's really cowardly and gutless. You know, there's a lot of bitch moves that people use in the game, and it's just pathetic. And you know, you're in this new age of people that are weakened. You got a weak society now where people like to say peaceful demonstration is destroying people's property, and it's peaceful. Yeah, right. I got also a farm on the moon I want to sell you too. Clowns that think that are stupid. I'll just be honest with you. Peaceful demonstration is not destroying other people's properties. No, ain't gonna happen. And you know what? They deserve the full extent of the law. And if they persist, they deserve to be shot. They're a criminal. They're criminals. You know. So keep that in mind for people that want to do that. And if they get shot, it's their own fault. Don't run at a cop with a gun and say, I'm peaceful, I'm peaceful. You're liable to get a bullet in your ass. Or shot and killed. Period. I mean, common sense. No one has any common sense. Is something wrong with the younger generation? They have no common sense at all. You don't run to an officer, I have a gun, but I'm peaceful. You drop the damn gun or you'll be dead, dude. Wake up, pilgrim. I mean, what's wrong with the world today? It's the same thing that's going on with the gaming industry. It's so stupid. They make these games and they put their agenda in them. And I can see it all over Red Dead here. You know, it's peaceful environment. They don't want people griefing other people, but yet they give you the ability to attack them. So they do give you the option to do it, but yet you can report them for griefing you. Does it make sense to you? You can make it like a a free roam private event like it used to be in the old Red Dead. Remember in the old Red Dead when it was free, that they had a free room where you could no harm other players. You couldn't even dynamite. You couldn't kill them and do anything like that. I mean, if they want to do that, they could do that. Surely do that and make it where you don't have to worry about it no more. Or you could give them option. You give people the option. That's always the best route. Get people to be in a friendly only room. You can be in a room that is supported by kill everything that moves, posses versus war versus posses. You could make it a room where, hey, it's advanced shooting only. Only the skilled elite get by in this room. That's what you got to do. You got to make. That's why the first Red Dead was very polished, well done game. But I don't know what happened to the developers in between these games and GTA 5. You know, now GTA 5, they don't care if people attack other people. You know, it's in the game, and of course that game's more their baby because it sells more Game Shark cards. They're not going to do too much of people cheating in there because I've had players in there in PlayStation 3 knock me all the way back one, but I kept on my point. And you call down Rockstar, and they say, "Well, if you got the name, well, they kicked me out of the room, you jackass." They should be monitoring stuff like this. This is the problem with Rockstar. They're affable. The company, I'll be honest with you, I'll never buy another Rockstar game. I'll never buy another one. I'm done with them. If they give it to me, that's the only way I'll play it. But they can forget me ever buying another Rockstar game. I won't support them for the way they treat people in this game. The gaming community has suggested that they want private rooms only for friends and stuff so they can have fun without dealing with these griefers and people running into invincibility groups. There's all kinds of people modding this already, and Rockstar don't seem to care. They haven't even put on a post yet that they're suspending people or nothing. Not like in the old days. Now in the old days on GTA, they put people in a farm. If people were caught cheating, they put them in a stupid room. What I mean by that, they put them in a gangster room only. If you want to be in a violent room, we'll put you in a room with a bunch of dudes. And we'll put you in there and see how like that for a few while. Put a dunce cap on you. But, you know, that was for people legitimately cheating and bricking the system and cheating. Just outrageous cheating, you know. And that's okay. If you want to cheat, you're really a loser in my book. And if you got to use dirty tactics to cheat and steal trophies from PlayStation, like some of these clowns, like, they only played it for 3 hours. So let me tell you, how you complete all the 500,000 kills in 3 seconds from each other? You're a cheater is what it is. And PlayStation even hasn't done anything about that. They know who these people are. All you gotta do is review the trophies and say that's a definite cheater. You know, dissolve their account, find their ISP address and dissolve that also, and that way they'll be forced to never play on Sony again. But I don't think they want to do that in reality because they're afraid of offending. Everybody's afraid of offending people. The beggarly, criminally element. Well, I ain't. If you're a cheater, you deserve the reward. If you're stupid enough to cheat, there's people brag about cheating, then they go, "What do you watch them?" There's people use aimbot, and they show you how to use it, and then they get suspended. They look at you like they're stupid. Well, why did I get suspended? Are people that dumb? Is that really what it's come to? And the whole gaming developing, I mean, I was shocked to see how good Ghost of Tsushima was. It is beautifully done. It's like Days Gone, beautifully done, well written. And you know, the criteria met the moment. The people were in hard times, and they met up with resistance, and it was well. And same thing in Ghost of Tsushima. They get a lot of the elemental of the past samurai, and develop a beautiful story woven with all kinds of ways to unlock and progress your character and make that person a better player. But you can hear these Me Too movements there. Oh, whine at a woman, whine at this. Come on, wake up, people. It's a story. Quit doing this and this to the games. Who cares what people write about? Oh, let's make Batman a woman. Well, guess what? She's a woman and it tanked. the whole series tanked and dropped off the map. The viewership is subpar, even with this thing going on with everybody being in the homes. This show has bottomed out. CW shows have bottomed out, and I thought Stargirl was good, but it's good. It looks like it's beautifully written. It don't seem to have too much political, but a lot of CW shows are very politically motivated, and that ruins games in my book. No one wants to play a game or read a comic or play a game to have politics shoved down their damn throat. And if you think that, I got a beautiful I got a ranch. I got a beautiful ranch over there in Colorado I want to sell you. Right. People are liars, you know. But this game, is it worth buying? Yeah, but I wouldn't get the special edition. I wouldn't get the ultimate edition. If a friend gives it to you, it's even better. But it's hard to say, you know. If you can catch it on sale sometimes at Amazon for about $39, $30 from other players, or maybe cheaper. So if that's where you catch it, that'd be the best way to catch this game. Catch it on sale. Look at Amazon. Try to get it on a very special deal, and I think you'd be a lot happier. But as far as other things in this game, I really worry about the gaming industry. The gaming industry's really took a jab, you know, especially since shady antiques have risen in the developing world, like half-polished games. Oh, by the way, we got a game here. Then we'll sell you loot boxes and stuff just to help you progress better. Fortnite's a good example, but it's free to. They had to make that game free. It's so much garbage. Now I got a lot of friends that play it and they think it's the shit, but I don't really like it. There's too many rude bastards on there that just want to just talk shit. It's like the old days when gaming people talk shit to other people, and if they see a new player on there, they start talking shit too, because really their life is shit. Anybody's got to degrade someone, because they must be a pretty special person if they got to degrade someone. Their life must be pretty insignificant in my book, because that's what it takes for someone to degrade someone. Is pretty insignificant human being herself. Their life must be pretty insignificant. They've never done nothing to better the human quality, never done nothing to help nobody but themselves. So that's usually the types you run into the most in the gaming world, and they got to put down everybody. Because actually I don't put down people, but if they want to start something, I can definitely give them a run for their money, and usually I don't have to say bad words or nothing. I can demolish them pretty quickly. And I don't have to say radical stuff like their mom, they live in their mom's basement and all that stupid stuff. I can just talk to them and it gets to their skin. I just have a way about my voice that just chills them. That's alright. I don't have to say nothing bad. So it must be a fact that I'm hitting on their life, you know. I remember one time I had this little kid. There was this kid playing on Red Dead, and he was cussing everybody out. And his mom even came in there, and he said, "Bitch, go make me something this." And she said, "You shouldn't be talking like that." He said, "Get the hell out of my room, bitch." If I would have talked to my mother like that, yeah, I'd had my freaking face bashed in. If I was his mom, I would have took his PlayStation and wrapped it around his face. No, I just rip his PlayStation out of the wall and destroy his internet and say, "You're done. You don't," and I'd smash a PlayStation on the ground and say, "Take that," or sell it, delete it, and sell everything that he had. He wouldn't be doing that stuff anymore. One way or another, he wouldn't be acting like a heathen no more, and lack of respect. That's the problem with kids today. They're coddled. Kids today are overly coddled, and that's what's wrong with our society. You got a bunch of weaklings now. God forbid if we ever did get in a war, half of them would kill their, probably blow their brains out and commit suicide because they're so weak. Generations are weakening by them. Every generation's weaker than the next. Now you got good kids in both generations, no doubt about that. But the coddling is ruining our society. But this game is worth buying if you want to buy it. But I wouldn't buy the special edition or the Ultimate Edition. You do get a special horse in the Ultimate Edition and a special edition, but they're not worth much. I mean, they're not spectacular. They're not worth throwing your hat up and shooting it, so to speak. Yeah, the game could be a lot better. I mean, they could have gave a lot more than what they gave for the edition that you buy in this game, definitely. And they didn't meet that. They didn't meet any of that criteria either. The game is pretty, yeah, woke. It's pretty empty, really. And also, when you see other players, you can't see other players in the game. It makes it really disastrous. But I think they would show up better, so they have control there at Rockstar, and they can hear me, and that's fine. I don't care. They should be fixing the game. They should be doing more for the gamers, giving them what they want. Give them private rooms. I think it would heal a lot of wounds it would heal a lot of wounds. It's open wounds from the community. And their game's never going to prosper as long as they keep this nonsense up. That's another thing. You don't have to be close to their head to get a headshot either. If you ever notice there, sometimes you can be a mile away from them, you get a headshot. Like, just aim in the general direction there. So I wasn't even on that guy, but yeah, I killed him. So there ain't too many more people down there. So, oh yeah, there's kind of a few on there. Die, you scumbag. So that'll help my moonshine. You want to find these little things, and what it'll do, it'll give you a way to go through your moonshine. Plus, it'll give you an opportunity to pick up some jewelry, and to pick up some special ammo, and to also pick up some decent XP. And that you'll pick up these special collectibles, which is all good. So you want to do these little in-game pursuit like things, like when you're out and about, you want to go do these, because this will help only your moonshine run. And see, there was a bottle of some kind of special thing. I didn't quite get a look at it and it popped through. So yeah. But that's not the idea of it, so I do these because it helps my my moonshine ability, so. And in the back of one of the wagons, gold teeth, you can sell them, and you can get in this, and you always get a gold watch. It's worth a few dollars, so you get that gold watch right there, pocket watch. It's worth a couple dollars at the fence, and sometimes you get a moonshine bottle, which is always good and free, and cocaine gum, which is good for your dead eye, as you know. So yeah, definitely the game's worth playing, everybody, and I hope you ain't mind my rattling on. It's just my opinion. You can do what you want. You can play what you want. You can think what you want. That's your prerogative. But I have my opinion, and you have yours, and that's quite all right. See, the ability cards is what I don't like in the game. I think if they took the ability cards out, it would keep players all on the same roster. And I also think that if you're shooting a bolt action, or say a player's using a Carcano, I don't mind the ammunition differences. But like I'm shooting, I get killed holding this weapon, the other player can pick it up, at least stay in it while he's playing the game. But when he turns his game off and closes his game out, he would lose the weapon. That's what I think would be okay, like the old Red Dead. And take out the ability cards. The ability cards are just a waste of time. It just makes players overpowered and a way to cheat and be a tank, and I just think it's stupid. It don't really make sense to have it like that. To me, it don't. It don't seem fair. It's not fair. It ain't fair it isn't fair to have it like that. It makes it a big disadvantage to player, and usually you got these high grade players, that's all they want to do. So even explosive rounds are over bull crap. Too much overpowering. Just my opinion on it. So hey, thank you for watching. Have a good one, everybody. Stay tuned. I got more videos coming. I still got a lot of videos coming on the Hunter Call the Wild. I still got to finish up the map of Hirschfelden, Medvedyaga, and what's the other one called there? I'm streaming also Ghost of Tsushima. I'll be streaming it some later tomorrow, probably. It's part 2, so stay tuned to that. I want to show you how to get the bow. I think I'm going to do the mission where it shows you how to get the bow. And the reason I do know this, I played it already on another account here on my gaming system. And it's really pretty cool. If you want to know the truth, I really liked it. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. That'll be enjoyable, I'm sure. And there's other stuff I'm going to be streaming. I think I'm going to start streaming Batman Arkham City again. I might even just start over with that, because that's a well-written, beautiful game. It's got so much in it, and I think I want to try to be as stealthy and as good as I can in it. You know, instead of doing all the blind fighting. I want to try to be stealthy even in Batman, because it's the thing to do, I believe, too. So yeah, so I go in here and clean all my weapons, and the only way I can tell if I got my shotgun is to look at my bullet tips, so they're not dirty. So there you have it, everybody. Is Red Dead Redemption 2 worth buying? Yeah, it's worth buying. I'd only buy the standard edition. I wouldn't get into special. You're just throwing away a lot of money unless you get it on sale at Amazon or something. That'd be the only way you want to do it. So have a good one. Enjoy playing. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.